What's up, everybody? Hey now, blah blah blah. We're having a party up in here. It's Sunday night party time. That's what it is. Welcome to Hot Book Alert Live. So this is number 65. This is the latest and greatest in comic book something or other comic book sales. Latest and greatest in comic book sales. All right. So joining me is Flipside CEO Dino. What's happening?
What up, baby?
Talk to the world. And Mr. Longshort.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing? Okay, so you had just read an article not too long ago.
Yeah. The diamond is officially like done.
So
completely collapsed.
So when was this? Was this article like today?
I think it's today. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't. It was on my phone. I don't have it up in front of me, but by the sounds of it, they are completely done. The buyers who stepped in all backed out. They've collapsed. So full liquidation.
Holy cow. Okay. Damn. So all right. So that means so does that mean that people that have comic book stores that have accounts with Diamond right now, are they getting books this week?
I think there was a mention there that they don't even know if the next shipment is going to come at this point. It's over. You know what I mean? Like all of the what's that website they have, like the Dropbox or the where you the Pullbox app, everything in there may not be honored. I think it's, from what I understand, it is like Dunsey.
So it's the equivalent of say, I remember seeing this story on the news where people pre-ordered or somebody ordered furniture, right? From some furniture store. And then the very next day they go out of business.
Yeah. You're basically become a creditor to the company, and they've got no assets. So it's a mess. I know a lot of stores owe them money. Those receivables generally get sold for people to try to collect on. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a mess. In the article, and I am I've been up since 4 this morning, so I am running on fumes. But there was talk about another player entering the space.
Yeah.
That's going to fill the gap, but it might not be immediate. Obviously, Lunar and Penguin are doing quite a bit, but by the sounds of it, Diamond is toast.
Damn. Okay.
I just had this happen in at where I work, not my company, but a company that we kind of use. They literally sent me an email and said yeah, dude, we got bought. We're closing up today. Just closing the doors.
Yeah, you're on your own, right?
Yeah, they just liquidated their whole place.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds.
Diamond's got to have a bunch of inventory, variants and things and other books that weren't sold. That's going to be sold probably on the dirt cheap. I don't know how you get on that, but one of those auctions would be a pretty cool place to be, because you could probably pick up a ton of shit for next to nothing.
Well, they had Diamond warehouse sales, remember? That was a big thing back in the day.
But they're going to have a liquidator come in at this point, right? They're not going to. This is not going to be a nuanced thing. I wouldn't guess. So
I'm looking forward to that actual auction. I have to imagine it'd be Wacky Racers.
Well, it'd be like that one. Remember that one auction you were looking at estate sale and it had pallets and pallets full of comics or whatever? Was that you were talking about that? It'd be something like that. Hey, we have
they're gonna offer. It's gonna be in huge chunks for pennies on the dollar for sure.
Right.
It's you don't get to look through them. It just is what it is, and here you go, and there's your gamble.
Oh, basically blind boxes.
Pretty much, probably
blind pallets.
Blind pallets.
Yeah, and somebody's gonna get a really good deal, and somebody's gonna be holding the bag for crappy books. So
good times.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a time to be alive, ain't it?
Well,
Wild times, man. Wild times. But
fun.
yeah, man.
Diamond owes me money. I paid her and she left work, so I had to go with Cinnamon again. That's
Listen, man,
what's up.
I put Cinnamon through college. You know what I'm saying?
Dig that girl. Oh man. So how was you guys' week? You guys this week?
It wasn't bad in terms of like comic stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best. There was a little show that I tried to go near me, but I had such a busy day today. I couldn't get there. I've missed the last two, and I always pull some good shit at this place, and I was a little bummed out, but couldn't get there today. But yeah, haven't bought a ton lately. But Sunday again. Happy to be here talking comics, I guess.
I bought a shit ton. So I bought a Battle Beast pack from Clutch's Battle Beast packs because I'm that dude. And
How'd you do?
I got an Invincible 127 second print that I'm not the Invincible guy, dude. I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
like a 9/8's like 350 or something.
Those late second prints, all of them are worth good money.
Yeah, so I got that, and I got the trade dress, not the Virgin foil variant. I got the I think I got the Marvel team up variant or the Marvel team up issue
With Spidey. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But what was the buy-in on those packs?
So they averaged in the beginning like 400 or 450, and then and then I mean that's what for 3 books.
3 books, okay.
3 books out of 1 pack. They had a chance to get sketches, variants, late printings, Invincible 1, like cool stuff. And then they started going down to like probably 200 to 300. I paid 286. Some guy paid 170 and pulled the Rose Best sketch for 170. So that is the deal of the century when it comes to these things.
Holy shit! Yeah,
and it was in the same stream I was in. I don't know. I think it was like the first pack he ripped too. So I love that for me. But no, it was cool. Ye bought one. I know Ye bought one. I think he broke even. I mean, so it's not like you're getting scammed. Like me and Lay were kind of talking about it. It's like you're never gonna find a sale this dedicated that Clutch put through and got all the books and did all this hustle. Like you're gonna see imitators, but just remember Clutch did it first and it was pretty big. Yeah. So
these blind bags, I mean, they're gonna go nuclear, I think, and it's gonna be a blessing and a curse. You're probably gonna pull a lot of people into new people into the hobby just for the pure speculation aspect of it, the dopamine hit. But it's probably going to eat itself alive like a lot of this shit. But hopefully on the back end, you have a bunch of new people in the hobby.
Yeah, right? I just say hopefully it's not some dude who's just like a store variant guy and just blowing off store variant books for like, X amount of dollars.
There'll be some shit done there for sure at some point. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no question about it. Even the actual Marvel and DC will have to get into this at some point.
You would think so. I think they waited a bated breath because it's like, why waste the investment doing it themselves first when they can have somebody else do it and see, and then, see how it plays out and then do it.
Yeah, no, they can observe, but I would virtually guarantee that you're going to see both of them in the game before too long and they'll be able to do it at more attractive prices. Like, these Clutch is putting, there probably weren't too many misses in there. Like you probably have a good chance of breaking even or making out on his. But Marvel can just put out their cover A's, their cover B's, and then sprinkle in, some of the hits.
Well, I think too, and you have a roster of artists on DC and Marvel where you can just have them for a month do sketches, like 1-on-1 sketches or something and throw them all in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like DC can just have Jim Lee do sketches, or whoever, or, have Campbell do sketches, or somebody, right? Pronounced artists.
Just like even just quick sketch, not even like full detailed ones. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll go out like wildfire, man.
The first time we saw those blind bags, that was Harley's Black Book, right?
Correct. And that was pre whatnot, pre eBay Live, pre all the internet based streaming style selling platforms, I guess.
Right? And they didn't even go that crazy at the time.
No. And that was like the first and last time, right? because I can't remember
What do you like?
other blind bags when it came to
I mean,
comics.
you've had Titan putting them out where every book is a variant.
Ah,
So it's usually been a risque one, but every book is unique in their blind bags.
okay.
So and it's all variations on the same thing, but they're all technically unique.
I wonder when the next round of blind bags and auctions happen and sales and stuff like that, and
I mean,
like
it depends.
packs open.
Yeah, I mean, Whatnot's going to continue to pound it, right? They did the Daredevil ones just before these Battle Beast ones that did okay, I guess. But yeah, I think you'll continue to see him.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, it feels like we're gonna see like consistent something like every month at least, at the very least.
I just hope. I just hope. I just hope at the end of the day, it's not like, remember those Facebook Marketplace ads you get, like, buy a blind box and you could have a chance to win a New Mutants 98, and then you had like for $70,000 and you had like 69,999 packs that had dollar books in there. I just hope it's not that. So
because of success of this, get ready. They're going to beat it to death.
That's my point through Rivers. Like, it's going to be it could be a variation of like the 90s Blue Moon Comics with all the gimmicks where it pulled a bunch of people in. And I could see that happening and then burning a bunch of people, but you're going to keep maybe 10 or 15% to stay around the game. So maybe in the long term, it's not the worst thing, but I can see it getting. Well,
it's like remember, it was like negative variants, and it was trading cards, like doing a trading card thing, and it was shoes, and it's just like, I mean, it's whatever moves books, right? I mean, I can't blame people who that's their living, right? To move books, right? I get it. I totally get it, but, again, when there's going to be 8,000 shows on Whatnot,
Yeah, it's not going to be that. I really think it's the publishers are going to get down to it and start putting things out. So if instead of like the 1/100s, maybe they're just putting out everything bagged, and all of the rare variants come in those.
I mean, at least everyone has a shot at it then, and you don't have guys just buying.
Exactly.
What I'm saying?
You can walk into a store, pick one off the shelf.
Yeah.
Right. You want to gamble?
Open them up there, and good PR for both. The story and the person who pulled it.
Do you see a whole lot of comics being shipped like trading cards? Do you see that happening?
That's what they're trying to turn it into, right? Which I don't think for the like I'm on two sides of this debate. Like, they're meant to be read, right? The whole point is a story inside, but I think the hit aspect of it is going to pull people in. It could potentially be pulling people into the stores. To pick these things up. So I don't know. We'll see.
Good times. More good times. All right. You ready to get into some sales?
I'm excited.
All right. Okay. So what are we starting off with? Crime suspense stories, number 18. So I like this cover a lot.
Yeah.
I love this cover. So we had this raw copy that sold for $200. I don't know. So this was a buy it now. I don't know. I see. Like I'm thinking I would have at least taken a hell of a look at it if it was available for that much. You know what I mean? Even for $265. I don't know what this book really goes for because it looks like a VG copy, but I don't know. I think this would have been worth taking a look at, even at
200. I'm all in on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you took it that low, honestly.
I know. I mean, this is like this has classic cover designation, doesn't it? Okay. So that's what I figured. So hold on one second. I'm trying to look this up. Okay, here we go.
Well, he spelled Craig's names wrong, but that's okay. I
said I spelled Craig wrong.
No, the guy who listed
Oh.
it smelled it wrong. So that probably didn't give him any favors. But
I mean, this thing is a little beat, but it's not terrible.
Yeah. 200 seems like a good price. Oh wow. Okay, so I like that there's no detachments.
Mhm.
right.
So I can appreciate that. All right. Looks good. Okay.
Even if you get a 2.0 on that, you're gonna make some good money.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next is All Great Comics #1. So this CGC 5.5 sold for $400.
And it's an old label too.
Yeah.
A real old label, like old.
Yeah. I think this is a good deal. I mean, I probably would have jumped on that too at the end of the day. Yeah, for sure. I like the cover too. I mean, it's simple. It's simplistic, you know, but it's not too much going on. It's just enough.
Mm-hmm. I love, man. This looks like Matt Baker from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, this is great.
The alligator looks tough too, man.
Mm-hmm. We have a Rudolph Valentino cover right here.
I mean, that might be a 6.5.
That old label does something. I know. Beautiful stuff right here. And Mark Spears Monsters Kickstarter. So we got a witch cover that sold for, let's just say $400. So which one would you rather have, All Great or this Mark Spears Kickstarter?
All
Me,
great.
I'm going to All Great too. Yeah, same.
That's what
No disrespect to Mark Spears. I'm just an All Great guy. You know?
Yeah.
I'm an old school dude. I just don't know. I know the perception value of All Great Comics will stay at probably $400, but I don't know over the years these whole Kickstarter variants how rare they're gonna be at the end of the day.
Oh, the Mark Spears, the original Kickstarter run are worth grabbing because there were like 64 copies.
Yeah, no, I get that, but will they increase in value? Like, will they appreciate if you bought it for $400? Is it going to be an 800? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Will it be an $800 cover in 5 or 10 years when there's only 2 or 3 that hit the market? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, predicting that is tough, but they're limited enough where I think you've got some downside protection on these potentially.
Yes. Mark Spears shines when he does more hot chick covers. Yes. All right. Okay, so this book, what was this book going for at its height? So we have this Invincible Iron Man amalgam coffee house variant.
I mean, the problem is there weren't when Riri was going nuts, there were no sales of this. You know what I mean? Like they weren't. This was true ghost territory.
I'll tell you.
But it had to have been close to $2,000.
This was I thought it was $2,000. Let me look real quick. So 9/8 we're going for 2024 was 1,550. 20,
that's 2024.
So, yeah, so 21 the highest graded was $2,450, $2,000, 1,500. One sold for $660, and then it was back to $1,550 and 24. Now it's back to $800 to $640.
Okay.
So.
I mean, the fact that it's still selling for $800 is pretty impressive, in my opinion.
Yeah. This book goes beyond just Riri Williams, right? It's what was the name of that comic book store, Amalgam or something like that?
Yeah.
And that's the girl who owned it there with her. So like this thing is its own thing. But I would like to own one of these, but I'm not paying that price.
Exactly. It's like, okay, so this was what, a store exclusive?
Yeah, but I think she got, because of the store, like she got far fewer of them than what Marvel was typically requiring at the time, or something like that.
Okay. So it's a
And
pretty
it was in. I went there. I've been there before.
Oh, okay.
It's in Philadelphia, I believe.
I think, is this store out of business now?
I mean, I went there several years ago. It's like a coffee shop / comic book thing, if I recall.
Okay.
And it was pretty bustling at the time.
Like, how big were their comic section?
It was big. They were bigger than I was expecting, but it was.
Because I feel like a Starbucks would be all coffee and then like a little shelf full of comics.
No, there's like a coffee section off to the side with tables and things, and then a big comic section. And it was like an old part of Philly. Like the building it was in felt like really old.
Okay, we're back in business. So they went out of business and then went back in, or something to that effect. I don't know. But the last so the last post is from 2023. So I don't know. Who knows? Okay, next up. I'm not sure why I put this on, but a Detective Comics 400 CGC 7.5 sold for $376.
I still can't believe that the first appearance of Man-Bat, which is an iconic icon from like the Batman Adventure series, obviously. I still can't believe it goes for this amount of money, you know. I don't know, for Tech 400. I always thought this book was like super cheap, and then all of a sudden one day it just shot up overnight and was like a 9/8 insane amount of money, you know.
I mean, this is like a higher grade, especially for a Bronze Age. So I don't know. This feels like this should be way more just off a general principle.
I mean, it's in this. I don't know. I mean, some people have $7
discount on these. It's got to be pretty high. Like books are. There's some real deals to be had right now on books.
Oh, for sure. All right, and All Winners number 5. Look at this. Now, we talked about this a long time ago on the show, but we have this CGC 5.5 that sold for $4,300.
That's a great book.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at the blacks on this. Damn it.
Well, look at the lettering, like the green under All Winners. It's like superb.
Yeah, man. It just it feels so much of the time. And think about it. You got Cap on there. Who the hell is Cap popping with a shield there?
It's a guy. It's a Nazi soldier with the gun right here, gun. And then you got the other soldier trying to grab his leg, and they're on. It looks like they're on the Brooklyn Bridge.
You got Cap, you got Namor, you got Torch. I mean, it's got it all.
It's got everybody, even got Bucky.
And that Toro?
Ah, damn it! Who is that Toro? Because I don't think whatchamacallit didn't have a sidekick, didn't he?
Namor? No, Namor. I don't believe it had.
Okay, so Toro, and he doesn't have, and he's in water, so he can't flame on.
What a crappy Bucky cover. See, that's what I hate about Bucky covers. Right?
Nobody hates Bucky more than Dino.
I hate Bucky. I can't stand it.
I love Bucky.
Like, at least if he's in the ground, at least give him a Tommy gun or something. You know, like if he's in the water, like give him a Tommy gun or do something.
I like, I like Bucky with the machine gun. I like that. All right. Okay, so we talked about this show. We talked about this book last week, but I think the one that we talked about was graded. So we have Weird Tales, Captain America's Weird Tales, number 74. So this raw copy sold for $5,328.
You said this is the one you sent to me.
Yes. Yes.
And I think it was around 3,000 when you sent it to me.
A week ago, yes. And okay, so the one that we talked about last week, I think that I forget how much it sold for. I think it was like in the $10,000 plus
10 to 11,000.
I want to say I want to say 14. I want to say 14,000. But this one, this one's a little beat.
This one was beat, man. I mean, the cover was completely detached on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. Yeah. And you only get two. Oh, okay. You get multiple pictures. Okay, yeah.
It's hanging by a thread, maybe at the bottom. The cover, maybe.
It's a big maybe, but yeah.
That's a big maybe. Look at that splash page. That splash page was awesome.
Oh, this right here?
Mm-hmm.
God, I always thought I'd be able to get one of these, and this book has gone fucking nuts.
How long have you been searching for this?
I would say 2 years, probably. When I say searching, I mean just like, all right, is anything popping up in my price range?
Right. It showed up on your radar to where, you made like an active search.
I look for it regularly, certainly at shows and things, but
that's a Hero Con Charlotte book, or it's a Heritage book, most likely.
Even in this condition, sold for $4,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
amazing. Five. Excuse me, sold for $5,000+. All right, next up, Human Torch number 12 sold for $3,600.
Human Torch books, man,
I'm always shocked at like Human Torch.
I've got a few of these on my watch list, but they all have Sun Girl on them.
Right. To me, the Human Torch isn't that exciting of a character, but the covers are always on point. Look at that. Jeez.
He's burning that dude alive.
Look at that, is gory. Beautiful bondage cover. We've talked about this book before too, so. But yeah, this is, I mean, again, not the most exciting character, but these covers are just amazing. All right. And we have a Matt Baker cover here. True Love Pictorial, number 11.
Yeah, this thing's a classic, man. I'm picking up any Matt Bakers that I can find. But this is a good one, man.
We've talked
about this one on many shows before.
We talked about okay, so in our private chat we talked about those Matt Bakers that went for like dirt cheap.
I don't know how the hell I missed those, dude. Like
they had just sold like the second that I looked at them. You know what I mean? It was heartbreaking. But okay, so where would you rank this Matt Baker?
I put this in like top 25% of his books, which isn't like, I mean, this is up there. But there's so many like in this vein, like it's hard to rank them all. But her what is she saying? Like, what do I got to do to get this guy's attention or something?
You know what it reminds me? This reminds me of like a 1990s book. You know what I'm saying? Like something from Dave Stevens' Eclipse, or like a 90s like feminine superhero kind of girl. I could see this as being out of a 90s book.
Her outfit just looks so like 90s. Modern.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you guys are saying, Baker was way ahead of his time, because this book was from what, the mid 50s?
54.
Early 54.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baker war covers. Oh, I mean, honestly, any Baker, but
See, I'm on the inverse of that. I think Baker war covers are where they should be, I guess. I don't think they appreciate. I think it's tough with war covers, and like crime covers are in the same kind of vein, I guess.
There's a few war covers all have like a romance vibe to them still, though.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a lot of them do.
But I mean, when you get into the true romance books of Baker, that's where the appreciation happens, I think.
No, his romance stuff, like this one I grabbed. So, well, Okay, I guess this one, wartime romances, right? Where do you put that? Is that war or is that romance?
Oh, it's romance for me, even though it's a wartime theme. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got some pulps here.
Oh, boy.
Fucking pulps, dude. God damn it. This
Okay,
thing's
now
gonna kill me.
Okay, so I have this first one here.
Yeah, this is outstanding.
Okay, Startling Stories, March 1950. Beautiful witch cover. So this is a CGC 5.5 blue label. I'm with this. I'm glad. Okay, so the one that I picked up, I think I might have paid like less than 50 for it. I'm hoping that it would be like at least a 5.5 at very least.
I think that's a steal, to be honest with you.
Really?
A 5.5.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah.
For a 5.5, dude.
I could see it being $2,000 easily.
Wow.
Maybe 1,500. I think like if you got a 7, I think it'd be like $2,000, but easily more than 1,000.
Yeah, $500, dude. I would have bought that in a second.
No kid. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like the Bewitched vibe almost.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah.
Is that a Planet Comics homage?
You need 2 witch, 1 broom.
What was that?
I'd say for it to be a Planet Comics homage, you need 2 witches on 1 broom.
Ah, okay.
That sounds like one of those freaky websites from the 2000s we grew up on.
All right. Okay. So next is a CGC 1.8 Spicy Mystery Stories. Number
Dude,
5.
all of the spicy pulps, dude, they're fucking crazy prices. $5,500 for a 1.8. Holy shit.
This gets me nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it because it's really scarce and rare, or just they're really good cover? It's almost like romance, right? Like, why is the Startling Stories on the left only 500, and the Spicy Mysteries are only 55? It's just
a lot of those spicy mysteries. A lot of the spicies in general are H.J. Ward, who's pretty highly collectible. It doesn't say it there, but
it's like Weird Tales too. Like that one Weird Tales cover, it goes for like $13,000. This one only goes for 800. It's just I get a little wary of buying. I don't know. I get wary of buying raw books for that kind of crazy money. I guess graded books kind of give me a little safe haven, but you know, if that Spicy Mystery was, we'll say it's even $2,000 out of raw, would you buy it for $2,000 raw? That's a risk, right?
I'm too cheap, but these are the kind of books I hope to find for like 200. I mean, I was telling Carter on the show last week or the week before. I was in Connecticut. My kid had a soccer game, and across the street from the field was a comic book store. So I walk over and digging through the guy's Golden Age box, and the last book in the box was a Spicy Adventures for 200. And I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. And I was just telling Carter, I'm like, what the fuck am I thinking? Like,
Because I spent all your money on Baker books. No, I don't know, man. It just kind of scares me a little bit when it comes to just like, it's kind of like this new frontier, right? It's like VHS tapes, all this other stuff. It's just like, I get a little nervous when you start throwing that much money around on things. That's just like, you know, he was at $8,000. What made him decide 5,500, right?
Right.
Would you go $3,000 off at a con if somebody said, you know, I had it for $8,000, but I'll take 5,500? I mean, was he just overpricing it, fishing to begin with? It's just interesting to me, I guess.
Yeah, there was that time period, like a few years ago, when tapes were out of control, like really, really, really expensive. I mean, that Superman Betamax, you know, sold for $40,000. Now you can get it off of eBay for like $5,000 now.
Yeah, right.
If that. So, yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, because just like with those tapes, you have that feeling that you'll never see it again, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the same thing with these pulps. You see one pop up, you're just like, God dang, where'd this thing come from? I may never see it.
Or it's artificial inflation, right? That's my bigger concern. It's pulps are being graded. That's why the resurgence, right? Nobody really gave 2 fucks about pulps before CGC started grading them. Theoretically, you know, you could find pulps for like $200 and they would sit on my comic shop for fucking years. Now they're starting to, now it's starting to become something. It's like, does it continue to become something, or is just one of those, like tapes or something else where like in 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, no one gives two shits about pulps anymore.
Man, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. But I totally get what you're saying. And then we have another pulp, Weird Tales. What is this? 1938.
Yeah.
TGC 5.5 sold for $882.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. I like it.
And I like the Weird Tales over the Spicy Mystery.
I understand.
Suicide Chapel? Come on, man.
Was this Spicy Mysteries? Was this on Long Story Short?
I don't know if this one was, but we've covered a bunch of their books. I don't know if this particular one was or not. We've covered a bunch of them, but certainly many of the Spicy Mystery books.
like the Panama Papers. That's a good one.
Spicy Western, Spicy Adventures.
All right. Next up, we have. Okay, so this is a book that we talked about last week. I think it was a graded. I want to say it was a graded copy that we talked about, and now we have a raw copy. Incredible Hulk 4 Venom variant sold for $265. I don't know. This seems like this book was really tough to find not too long ago, and now we have two
Super,
that
dude.
shook loose.
I wonder if somebody saw the other sale and like, God damn it, I got that book. I'm gonna put my raw up.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's exactly what it seems like.
I think it was hard to find, and I would say like 10 years ago, and then 5 years ago, I'll say one seller had a ton of these Venomized variants in all the kind of ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they found we'll talk about Diamond, right? A Diamond sale, let's just call it that way. And this person scooped up like every Venomized variant they had in the back 40 somehow. And he just released them for like one a week for like the whole summer, pretty much.
Just dripping out there,
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this was a cool book. I remember when it was hottest. You remember it was hot back in the day in 2011? Man, everybody was going nuts over these Venomized things, man.
Oh, dude, they were the hottest books out there.
I remember searching for this at around 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I never even sniffed this at all.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Now this is a book I swear I had, or swear I like. Okay, so I have all my DCU variants like in a box, and I'm just thumbing through it, and this is like the type of book that I know I would have, but I guess it turns out I don't. So this is Robin number 12, DC Universe logo variant. So a raw copy sold for $300.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable.
And I don't pass up. I rarely pass up DC Universe variants anyway. So I could have swore I had this, but it turns out I don't. And so this is a book. This is the hot book of this week.
Yep.
So this is Iron Man, Tony Stark, Iron Man number 1, the Japanese edition variant. Now we talked about this on Long Story Short on Thursday. So if you want the real skinny, you can tune in to that. You can tune in to last Thursday's episode.
And Cover Price covered it too, so you can check out their Shaker report if you really want to have all your bases covered on this one.
But so this raw copy sold for $2,550.
Yep.
Yeah, so this was available from a Barney's in Japan, in Tokyo.
I don't get it. Of all the places that would have like a comic promotion, it doesn't even compute. It doesn't.
I wonder if Tony was wearing Barney suits in the movie or something.
Probably. Yeah, okay. That makes it. But I don't know, man. It just seems like anything else, like any other like promotion, maybe. Hell, even for a car, like I can see, like you get a free comic book with it. It was just something, but not Barney's.
Come and buy a new Audi. We'll give you a free comic book.
Exactly.
That DC, that Robin 12, is like super, 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 super rare. I was looking at Topher's CBSI back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like, he had like rares, rare, or super rare. It's like super, super rare. So
This just looks like such a regular. Maybe I'm thinking because like I see the regular cover in the back issues
all the time.
Yeah, the non-DCU variant. I mean, the non-DCU cover in the back issues all the time. That's why I think I have it. But all right, next up. Okay, here we go. Our favorite variant. Bruce Timm, Cage number 2. We got a raw copy that sold for $350.
Wow.
I've been looking for one of these too for a while, but I don't want to spend $350 for it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that's low, but given what the slabs are going for, that doesn't seem like a bad price.
Okay.
I mean, the slabs have been going for big bucks, right?
God dang. What was that? What was the last sale we talked about?
I think it was $1,200.
Wow.
That's
$11.99 or something like that.
Yeah. I got to imagine, like, just because it's a white cover, and if you keep it, you keep it from getting dirty and all that kind of stuff, you have a really nice shot at 9.8.
Yeah.
All right, and next we have a Uncharted number 1 Adam Hughes cover that sold for $200.
That seems a little low.
It's a 7 though.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah, it said 7.0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, still respectable.
Yeah.
If it is like a 7.0 with the appropriate amount of ticks and creases, that's still pretty damn impressive.
Okay. Cool.
The back of that cage rubs. Oh, okay. That's right. All right, and here, take a look at this. So we have a newsstand, Predator number 1 from Dark Horse 2009. So a 9.8. CGC 9.8 sold for $750.
I mean, Dark Horse newsstands, and what freaking newsstands were carrying Dark Horse comics?
Exactly, like beside. I want to say beside Star Wars.
Yeah, the Star Wars.
Yeah. It seems like, and yeah, I couldn't find any like other CGC info on it other than this 9.8 here. So very impressive.
There's got to be a Predator run collector or something.
Or a Predator Super. I mean, to me, Predator does have like that crossover appeal.
Well, there's another movie coming out,
but you're not spending $750 on some rare book that nobody knows about, I guess, right? Like no seller, no flippers buying that book and be like, "Oh, I'm going to put it up for $1,800," right?
No, it's probably a newsstand collector, or
All right. Oh God, this book here, Rex the Wonder Dog number 4, first appearance of Detective Chimp, raw copy sold for $12.80.
I have a Rex the Wonder Dog I don't know if it's 4 or it's 5. Look. I got one of these. I think I have one of these. Mine's really beat up though.
Well, I've told the story before. I saw this at a convention. The dealer had it in his hand, but my brain malfunctioned and it didn't click that was that book.
Yeah.
And then
we all have those moments, man. Like, am I looking at the book?
I got 5. I don't have 4. I got 5.
Okay.
But 5 is a good cover too.
I thought I was gonna find a book like this like cheap, but no, not at all. And next we have Shock Suspense Stories number 6 from 1952. Another classic horror or classic. What is this?
Pre-code horror.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this sold for this CGC 6.5 sold for $3,050.
Yeah, this book amazes me, and it is not rare.
So I saw one in Baltimore like back in 2018, 2017. It was like $6.5, $700, $800. So
No
It's
kidding.
it's it's
There's
appreciated.
like 350 to 400 copies of this thing on the census. Like,
Yeah. And I came back and it was gone. Or somebody bought it by the time I got back. I was like, oh, I'll look around. I came back and somebody scooped it.
And next, okay, yeah, because this seems to be like, but this feels like the most famous of the EC horror mystery titles. That's what it feels like.
what about the one where he decapitated her? Isn't that like?
As far as like something that you can probably something like, I guess, I don't know, mainstream ish.
I mean, for me, my favorite is the one where I forget the number. I'm going blank on it, but where he's killing her in the boat. I mean, that
Right.
one's so like, a lot of these are already dead or they're about to be dead. Like
Yeah.
he's in the act of killing her in that one. It just seems like really visceral for some reason.
To me, this is one of the first covers, for one of the first EC covers that I saw as a kid.
Yeah.
All right. Next is another Mark Spears Kickstarter, number 5, New Mutants 98 homage for $400.
So one of my concerns with Spears, and I no, you're right, I like him, but like he leans very heavy into the homage game, very heavy, and some work better than others for me.
Yes. I remember I was watching some video where somebody broke down the singer Ashanti.
Mhm.
They broke down like her songs, and they basically are just like remakes of other songs. Like it just other beat, just using beats from like other songs, other popular songs,
Mm.
and that's like all of her hits. And that's
I think
kinda
somebody did
what
the
that
same
reminds
thing
me
with Dua Lipa, like all of her songs, like the backbeats and those are from other songs from the 80s or
of.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what this feels like here.
They said the one that blew my mind was Rihanna, and I think it was SOS, and all the lyrics are literally just hits, number one hits from the 80s.
Yes.
It's insane. Like, you don't think about that, and then I was like, that blew my mind. I forgot about that, and it was like, he's like, yeah, I just had to like fill it up, and he was like, oh, so I just thought it'd be funny to put 80s number one hits in there, and like nobody said anything.
All right. Speaking of Invincible Battle Beast.
Yeah.
Damn, look at these sales.
Yeah. And these are the actual sales. Like like I took a look at 130 point, and these are it.
And these are all in clutches packs.
I don't know.
Or were these in the? Oh, these might have been in the ones from the publisher.
I
thought the one on the very right was in clutches packs, but I don't know. What's Ryan Otley? What's his? I mean, I guess what's his sketch rate? I guess $700. It's not terrible.
I mean, most of these guys are like, depending on how detailed, in the 500 to $1,000
Here, check this out. I'll throw a link in the chat for you. So again, these are hot things, right? That's sewed up, but this is like, I mean, this is his, looks like his sketches and stuff. Not like on covers, but like on other original art, right? But still, I mean, you still see, if you go down a little bit from the soul, like 600, 700. So I mean,
okay, so this Red Skull for 900 here.
I mean, that's not terrible, I don't think, right? I mean,
it's colored.
I mean, the final boss first page covers $2,500. So I mean, I don't know if that's a deal. I have no idea. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get a reference point of what his sketches are. Like if he goes to a show, what is he charging? I guess.
Got the old lady sketch for 600 here. So okay, so you feel okay. So do you feel like maybe they got caught up in the moment to where they spent like maybe overspent
I mean,
and these
people
will
are
come
definitely
down?
getting wrapped up in this stuff. I would say yes, a little bit,
Okay.
unless you're like the biggest Battle Beast fan.
I'm so out of it. I didn't even like I'm seeing like all this Battle Beast stuff and I'm just like, what's going on?
I bought one. I bought one. I caught up in
I,
it.
I went to my LCS and I have some books pulled every week, and there's
Mhm.
one in there. I'm like, oh, I guess I must have pre-ordered this because I totally spaced on it.
I tell you, if you're an Otley fan, you can get like a signed 98 on his website for like $200, $150. Yeah, and it's already CGC. You know, hell, you can get him just signed on regular Raw books for $20. So now, is it Invincible stuff? No, but I mean,
I'm
That's
not mad
cool.
at this. I'm not mad at this.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so this is man, I'm shocked at how much these Punisher 100s are going for.
I mean, both of these seem like a deal. I sold one for like $130 like a
Mhm.
month ago.
Damn. Okay, so I remember picking up a copy last summer for like $20 and thinking I overspent. You know?
I remember I got mine for $17.50 because it was a 50% off sale. It was marked at $35, and I was happy to grab it because it was really clean. I shouldn't have been lazy. I should have probably got it graded, but
Mhm.
whatever. But then somebody was asking for it. I think I sold it for like $130, $140, something like that.
Nice. I need to try to find mine. And okay, so this is the proper way to do this Deadpool Black, White, and Blood #3 Stan Sakai cover is to get Stan's actual signature on it and get it graded.
Yeah, totally.
This is the proper play right here.
I'm surprised they didn't spend the extra $10 or $15 to get the Deadpool custom logo on it.
Can you do that with Signature Series?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay. All
I was
right.
able to ask that. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yep. I'm just surprised. I mean, for that, if you know it's 9.8 or whatever, or you're gonna sub it like that, I would always go with the custom label, especially for a big dollar book like that, because the extra $10 is really gonna help you out on the eBay game.
All right. Okay, so this book is going hot. So Thanos Imperative Devastation #1. First appearance of the Annihilators. First appearance of the Annihilators. So this book got hot. Okay, so I've got 2 copies of this, right?
Yeah.
And I was at a free comic book day sale and I passed up a copy for 50 cents. Because I'm just like, what am I gonna do with these? You know what I mean? And
why is it becoming hot? Can somebody tell me that? I'm a loser and don't know.
Because they're the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise is going to be renamed Annihilators going forward, or at least that's the rumor. I don't know if there's anything official around that, but for the movies, for like the MCU.
Mm-hmm. That sounds a little too like intense. I don't know. It doesn't have
a great hook to it, to be honest with you. Like I just saw that somebody reported that or announced that or something. So
yeah, it seems like it's more rumorish.
Yeah, it wasn't an official announcement, but people are running with it.
Okay, let me try to sell my 2 copies then. All right, and with that is Beta Ray Bill first appearance. Thor 337, a bunch of copies sold over the last couple of days. Probably even more than I'm pretty sure there's even newer copies that sold, or rather more recent sales than this screenshot here. So yeah, a lot of sales because he's part of that.
I'm surprised that the direct 9.8 is cheaper, is more expensive than a newsstand 9.8 by like $6, $5. Just
yeah, that's an anomaly.
Observers.
Right?
All right, and okay, does anybody know why this book is selling? So what if 105. Like there have been a lot of sales.
So, who's the girl they cast for the new Spider-Man? Sophie Sink or whatever her name is. That she's going to be playing Mayday Parker.
No kidding.
Movie. There's a rumor that she's going to be playing that character in that movie.
Okay. I don't know. Everybody keeps big braining this.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's just going to be like way more linear. I don't know. It feels like this, like casting Peter Parker's future daughter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's all sorts of speculation that it's going to be a Battle World film because it's coming out, after Doomsday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't keep up, but I did see somewhere that this book is going crazy because the rumor or the speculation is that she's going to be playing Mayday.
New Spider-Girl series too.
But you got to think though. So the Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire, all that stuff. Most of these kids weren't even around when that was out. Remember?
Yeah,
I mean, the Spider-Man when he came out when he's older, obviously they were here. But it's like, I thought about that. I went to this event. And this young kid, he looked like he was 16. He says he was 33, but he looks like he's 16. He's playing like TLC, and I'm like, dude, you weren't even alive when TLC was around. But I guess he was 33, so he was technically. But he looked like he was like Charlie Puth and like 17 years old. But it was insane. I just think it's like, I heard this whole thing. It's like, I don't know. It's just these kids. I guess you can't. I mean, Spider-Man's a staple, but it's like I guess the young kids don't know. It's just. I always think that, like Endgame, that was 15 years ago, right?
And the Endgame was 2019.
Oh, 2019. But it's still, I mean, that's still, we're going on 7 years almost.
6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago, almost 7. It's like, it's, we're getting our old wheelchairs out, and it's like, I don't, they got to do something for the young kids, I guess, right? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
In this book, I like catching up with this book every once in a while. But I noticed there's a lot of sales for this.
Yeah, this isn't a spec book though, right? I was talking to somebody who was like, we talked about it on Long Story Short, or I forget where we were talking about this book. It was probably here.
Yeah.
But people are buying this book because people genuinely love Jeff.
Yeah.
They're not specking on it. They're buying this because they love the character. Like there are people who love the character of Jeff.
Okay, so would you say that West Coast Avengers #7 is a modern or could be a modern blue chip book?
I would say yes, because that character is taken on a life of its own. People aren't buying that because he's going to show up in a movie and they're looking to flip it. Mm-hmm. People are buying it because they like Jeff. Maybe some people are. But people love the character, and this book had super low orders, like 14,000 or something, or 12,000. It was not a high ordered book.
Okay.
So I'm fortunate enough to have a few of these. I bought them real cheap back. I wouldn't be buying at this price,
right?
But this book has held in there very well. This book is not going crazy for speculation, in my opinion. I think there are people out there who just really like the character.
Oh God, summer of 2020. Just going around finding these in the dollar bins where you could.
Yeah, dude, this is. I probably have 3 or 4 of them. I'm just gonna find the boxes. But.
Yeah. All right. Nice. It's good to see. Very good to see. All right, let's get into a proper slideshow. Okay, so we have the Human Torch #27. I'm surprised we never talked about this one before.
We have. I'm pretty sure I put this on Long Story Short.
Okay.
Maybe not on this show, but I love this freaking book.
Okay,
I love
so
this book.
This is Human Torch 27 from 1947. First appearance of Asbestos Lady.
No, boy, she can give you that cancer, dog.
You can't burn her, though, man. You cannot burn her.
In the continuity, she died. She did die from cancer.
Hey, man. Hey, Human Torch, you be calling that 1-800 number, or you see it like a late night, like 12 a.m. Commercial.
Did you get in contact with Asbestos Lady?
Call this number, dog. That's funny.
Were you at Kent Lejeune from? Okay, so 40 total on the census. The highest being a 9.4, 9.2.
Wow.
Yeah, so there are some high grade copies. I would love to see them though.
Oh, me too.
I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid to see just how white, like a 9.4 like this. Color Family, Sue Marvel. Yeah. All right. So we've got a CGC 3.5 that sold for $1,550. Do you like that price for this grade?
That's respectable, man.
Here, let me. I'm gonna hit you with the hotness in the comment or in the chat. It's a high grade right there, son. Yo, son. I got you.
See.
Yo, son.
Let me see what's going on here.
Put it in my interwebs, dog.
Copy. Let's see. Paste and go. Oh wow!
Bang!
Damn.
I just like the the green on there. She's got the bag of money. Like this is just a perfect.
If you click on the picture, it'll blow it up a little bit. Oh, or it should. Or hit right. There you go. Oh, or you can zoom in.
Shoot.
Oh,
I freaking forgot. Hold on.
I got you.
Zoom. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Bam. I mean, it looks great, man. I mean, at least there is no back cover copy, but the front looks fucking gorgeous, man. I mean,
okay, so if this were like wartime, she'd be like asbestos lady. She'd be a Nazi, probably.
Oh, you would assume so.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That looks good. I really, I dig this too. I don't know. It's just something about it.
It's the simplicity of it, and it's like it looks like a '90s like retro book with the flames, like a skateboarding magazine or something. But it's sick though. I mean, it's the simplicity that makes it work.
Yeah, this thing is perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it.
For sure. Next up, okay, Blue Bolt number 105 from 1950. So this is an LB Cole, beautiful sci-fi cover. You got the green alien lady. Did you notice like green alien women, multicolored alien women in like the sci-fi comics of the golden age?
A lot of them, they popped up now and then, but a lot of the girls in the golden age sci-fi stuff, they were just, what I noticed is that the dudes always had the helmet on and the girls were there with no helmet on the same planet, alive and well half the time.
All right. Oh wow, there is a 9.8. So 51 total on the census. The highest being a 9.8, and we have two 9.2s. Okay, so the last pick I sent you would fit in perfectly with the good girl stuff. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? All right, so we had a CGC 3. No. This is not a CG. This is a raw copy. Sorry, excuse me. Raw copy sold for $3,299.
Wow, that's a big number.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I'm not surprised though. This is a big call.
Let's see what's going on with this thing.
Look at the colors on that freaking book, man. I mean,
the condition on the condition on this is, I mean, this looks great. I mean, the colors are pretty damn deep.
Yeah,
remarkable, man.
But the overall condition, though,
the spine on this thing is chewed to hell.
Yeah, man, this thing is chopped.
Wow, I can't believe he spent so much money on this thing. But LB Cole signing himself, like, you don't see that a lot, do you? Like, out of all the LB Cole books we see, he never signed. You know, you don't see like And maybe it was just a different time back in the day. I mean, they probably didn't have comic conventions, obviously, but you know, it just surprises me you don't see like one of them go through at the end of the day.
Hey, John, you're coming to the Westlake show in a couple of weeks? You're gonna be there? Oh man, I mean the condition is just really janky. How does this guy get this? You find it at a. It looks like he's like taking pictures in his car. Like whenever you see that, it's just like, oh yeah, I just got it. You know what I mean?
You found it.
I just found it somewhere. Yeah, and he's just like taking pictures. That's what it feels like.
He probably got it from an estate sale.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. If it's in his car.
That's what it. Yeah, that's the feeling.
This one going off on eBay immediately.
But damn, I mean, for $3,000, shit. All right, nice. I'll see you there. Beautiful cover though. Damn. But I guess you guys are passing at $3,000.
I respect it though. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to hear something crazy about LB Cole? So they had a Taffy Comics #1.
Yeah.
Signed by LB Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a Taffy, like a cartoon comic kind of thing.
Yeah.
$360.
Seriously.
Cheap.
Okay.
Cheap. Way back in 21, man.
Damn. All right. Next up, Captain America Comics #26 from 1943. So a beautiful Alex Schomburg cover. Let's see. Okay, so 93 total on the census, the highest being an 8.5. 8.5s. Okay.
I want to see the copy. I'm going to comment on the cover. You know what I'm going to say about it, man.
So we had a CGC 4.0 that sold for $3,100 after 27 bids.
It seems like a good deal.
Okay, so which one do you like better, this or the Blue Bolt LB Cole cover?
I'm gonna go. Even though I hate Bucky, I'm gonna go with this cover.
Okay.
Timely people. So what people don't understand, like the Timely covers, like this is a Timely cover, obviously. Those boys have money and they're willing to spend it, and the case is cracked. On the top left there, you see it?
Yeah.
So you can resubmit that. It's no big deal. But yeah, it's a cool shark, man. But why is Bucky on the right? Man, I guess he's got to run his neck. I was like, dude, just slip the chain off, man. What you doing?
I know.
What you doing, bro?
Come on.
Why you got 500 pounds? Oh, it's not like he's like
he can just kind of go.
Yeah, it's not like he's Houdini or some shit. Like he's just like strapped up on some. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tommy Collector are a different breed. So I bumped into him like when I first started doing shows in like Indy way back in like 2011. Me and John Z and the boys.
Yeah.
And some dude who had like a briefcase and was like had more money. And guy was like, "Hey, you got any Timely books?" So I looked around like, "Bro, what's a Timely book, man?" Yeah. They're a different breed, man.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with this cover. Like a lot.
The TNT's cool though. I love that. In a box. Sealed box so it doesn't get wet. Transporting it underneath water. Awesome.
Nazi TNT. Oh boy, look at that. All right, next up, another Captain America book. I really didn't want to do two caps, but the price on this was so strong, I had to talk about it.
I'll even before you even hit the slide, I'll tell you why though. Because Hitler's on the cover.
Yes.
I mean, that's basically all these Hitler on the cover books, just like quadruple the value of like a regular Captain America comics book, and it's #2. So.
Okay, so we have Captain America Comics #2 from 1941, Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, Hitler cover, which I didn't mention in the slides, and first appearance of Cap's round shield.
I'm gonna go $28,000. I don't even know. I'm joking. I don't know.
Let's see. So 120 total on the census, 2 9.4s.
Wow.
And Okay. CGC 6.0 restored, purple label,
Oh wow.
sold for $9,800.
You got it. You got it on the. Can you bring it up so I can see the notes?
Yeah.
I just want to see if it's trimmed or not. Theoretically.
Okay, so let's see what's doing. Here's. Do you see the numbers?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, color touch pieces added. Okay. Moderate. That's a lot. Oof. So this is probably maybe like a 3 or a 4, maybe if you took the color touch off, maybe.
If you okay, so would you rather it have the color touch completely off at a lower grade like that?
I guess it would depend on how bad you're gonna go down and what the value is in a blue label at that point.
Oh man.
Here, you want another one? Look at this boy. There's another gallery poster for you of this one. This one's sick too.
Copy. Let's see what's doing.
And I like this one because I think he signed it on the inside.
Oh.
6-0? Oh no, he's saying it in the front. My bad. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so let me see what Heroes Were Born said. Okay, nice. I have a cop too. Wow. Okay, shit. Signed by Joe Simon. One of the favorite books of my collection. I would imagine.
Yeah, man.
I would freaking imagine.
So on the CGC label, it says like classic Hitler cover, bondage cover. Like, I mean, it's got everything going for it.
And
God,
Simon busted my balls about signing it on the cover in a black Sharpie. You know what? I would imagine that too.
No, what is he, Steranko? Like, what color does he want, man?
Yeah.
Do you want to sign it and pin on the first page?
I know. I'm pretty sure he's old school, and he wanted to sign it like in pencil on the first page. Yeah, on the first page.
Steranko gave me the same thing about his museum print, dude. That's why he's on pencil. I said, "Hey, can you sign it like red Sharpie? I think, or red. It would look dope. We don't sign it in red, we sign it in pencil." I go, "Oh, okay, whatever, man. I got you, dog." Got you.
All right, and Michael, he's checking in. He's in Florida right now.
What a beast! Let's go. He's gonna come back with like some kind of. He's gonna buy the alligator that Steve Irwin from the Steve Irwin days or something.
Right.
He's gonna get like a patch of it.
When you headed back to Florida?
I'm not yet. I'm going to Chicago. Literally, like, I'm going to O'Hare. That's about it. So there's a comic book store. So okay, let's chat. If there's people in the chat, let me look at this real quick. So I'm going to O'Hare, Chicago, and I'm literally it's right there where I gotta go. And there's a comic book store on the backside of kind of that area. Let me type it up. It's called 1205 Comics. I don't know if that's a good store or not.
Okay.
It's just like in the area where I'm not driving, so I don't have a car. So, I mean, I could drive around if I really wanted to, or take an Uber or something.
Yeah.
And then there's Atlas Comics too. So,
in that like vicinity.
Kind of. Atlas is a little farther out. It's like a couple streets down, but I don't know. Same thing, I guess, with 1205 Comics, but still. I mean,
Josh, you're in Florida too. Nice.
Marco, shout out Marco Island.
Hell yeah. He said he thinks he takes away from the cover art. Old school. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
He drew a cap for me and sketch that day. Nice. Oh God, that's amazing. That is freaking amazing. All right, next up, Astonishing number 4. So this one just sold today.
Nice.
So this is from 1951. Bill Everett cover. Look at this cover. This is great.
Yep.
I wasn't sure what else to put in the slides, and then this popped up. I'm just like, holy crap, this is going. This is going. This is so beautiful.
So obviously it's a bondage cover. It's got, would you call those zombies, I guess, theoretically, maybe?
Shoot. I'm just gonna say they're like ghouls.
Ghouls? Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah. But no, that's a sick cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's got skulls on it too, I guess, if you count the one by his foot.
Yes. Okay, is that Quasar? I would say Yeah, it's like Okay, yes, because Marvel Boy becomes Quasar, so I would say yes. Sit cover. Oh my god, yeah. All right, so 55 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.6, and then you got a 9.0. We're down the line here. Okay, so we had a CGC 5.5 of this book that sold for $1,028 after 2 bids. I don't know, man. This looks like a really nice deal. Let's
So
see.
they are saying this is Marvel Boy and not Quasar, theoretically.
I could have swore Marvel Boy turned into Quasar, though.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
At least that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Look at this beauty. Look at this.
Wow. How much is it sell for? I lost it. I'm sorry.
$1,000.
Oh,
a little over $1,000.
What are we doing?
A little over a freaking grand, man.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at this. God dang it. You got
Oh.
the only thing that would have made this better is if this person tied up were a chick.
Oh, for sure.
That would have made it better.
So don't show this on the screen, but we'll talk about this afterwards. This is cheap.
Check.
This is cheap. So that's cheap.
Let me see. Oh wow. Okay.
It's got problems.
Damn it! This book, I could have swore this book is at one of my shops.
Yeah.
I could have. I swear. Even though it's in jacked up shape.
But still, I mean, that's a cheap price for being jacked up shape, and it's the first appearance.
This is very solid. But yeah, this book, this is a great cover. Great.
Yeah. And it looks solid too. It's 5.5. It looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, $1,000, man.
Tony Stark. Oh my God. We have a prototype Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's funny. Dr. Doom.
Oh, Lady Dr. Doom.
Lady Dr. Doom, dog.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
LDD. Come on, son.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see Michael's story here. Had an encounter today with a baby alligator and a neon green iguana. I had to go into a canal to recover Bianca's beach ball.
I would never do that. I don't know. What are you thinking about, dude?
I almost fell in because they were both sitting on this concrete edge of the canal at the bottom of the bridge.
So a baby, what did you say? A baby alligator, right?
Alligator and like a neon green iguana.
Dude, if there's one alligator, there's multiple alligators, and the problem is you can't see the other alligators. Like if the one's letting you know where it's at, the other, it's like a velociraptor, dude. Like they're gonna come from the sides and just smoke you.
Oh,
what is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh.
I can see Mike getting on his back and giving like a Canadian crippler, like crossface.
He just texted me some pictures.
Oh boy.
Of like where he was at and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, what's next? Avengers Academy #1. So this is a 1 in 75 Mike McCone variant. This is a book I've been after for quite some time. And there was a time, do you remember that time when like Avengers Academy was hot? You remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so this is the first appearance. Okay, so it's like a bunch of first appearances on here. Shroud, Hazmat, the Red Skull looking guy, not Reptile, because he made his first appearance in another book, but probably some other characters. But this book here, I've been after it, and I don't know. I've never seen it, even though I have come across the 1 in 25 variant, which I think is a much better cover. But yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the census. 25 total on the census. So we got 598, only 598s, which is interesting. And okay, so we had a raw copy that sold for $123. Oh, yeah, $124, let's say.
So the first appearances
Mhm.
are. Want me to tell you them all? But
Yeah,
finesse, metal. I can't. It's hard to see. I don't have Zoom.
yeah. Metal is, I think, is the Red Skull looking guy.
Hazmat, Veil, and Striker.
Yes. I thought this book would. I don't know. I thought Adventures Academy would be like
Like a
probably
show?
the next big thing. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
next big thing.
Yeah.
But it hasn't worked out that way quite yet. But yeah, soon enough.
Cool.
All right, next up. Okay, so this book here, I had this book back in the day.
Dude, I love Bermejo's variants, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay. So
just
this is
crazy.
Daredevil number 8. So this is 1 in 25 Bermejo variant from 2011. I totally had this freaking book. Totally had this.
You saw it for $40 and thought you were the man.
Yeah, probably. Because when I sold it, God, man, it had to have been close to like 8 maybe years ago. That's what I'm
Mhm.
thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, so we had 16 total on 40 total on the census, 16 9/8, 7 signature series 9/8. And okay, take a look at this. This raw copy sold for $220.
Does that seem cheap to me? I guess I don't know. I don't know, man. Like
That-
Bermejo variants are like $600 or $20, so it's like
To me, this is like hella expensive. Like
Is it?
I don't
Okay.
remember selling mine for like anywhere near that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, God, this thing jumped in the years. And I don't even remember it okay, so like in the year that I've done Book Alert live, right?
Yeah.
I never noticed this book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anything over $100 like kind of catches my eye.
Yeah.
And I don't know, this book never caught my eye. And now I'm seeing it selling for $220. That's interesting. All right.
DD swings. Daredevil swings by having Spider-Man hit him with the web and sling him up. I'm joking. I don't know if that really happens.
I don't understand how DD swings. Oh, because he has like the shoot.
The things shoot out, right? Like spikes.
Yeah, he has like those sticks with the strings attached.
And the spikes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of latches on and then swings. And then it's like basically like super long nunchucks. And then they like detach and then he can kind of attach to like another structure or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. All right, next up, G.I. Joe number 19 from 2011. So this is the James Biggie Misfits variant. 1 in 15. I could have swore I had this back in the day. Maybe. I can't remember, honestly. But let's take a look at the census here. Oh, no sense. I couldn't find any census data on this. But
really?
Yeah. Because G.I. Joe has so many like different series. It's just like, I don't know. Like when I did when I went into the CGC census on it, like there was just nothing to be found.
Interesting.
Yeah, because if you go into G.I. Joe, it should be probably the 2011 series or something like that.
The Mighty W, right?
Probably like 2010 series. And I don't see anything in the CGC census. Oddly enough.
I wonder, do you have the listing on this?
Do I?
I can look it up. I just want to see what it.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so this CGC 9/8 sold for $550. And here's the
season 2. Okay, I got it. Okay, so there's only one 9/8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 496s. There's only 8 of this thing graded. Theoretically.
Okay.
So, as a retailer incentive edition, correct? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So yeah. So theoretically, this is the low. This is the lone top dog at a 9.8.
Holy cow! Wow. You know
So
what? I believe that just because of this damn black cover.
So there's 4 9.6s, 1 signature series 9.6, then 9.4, 9.2, 9.0, and that's it. So there's no like below 9s. So this sold for what, 500? You said?
Yeah, 550. Yep.
So 550 for a GI Joe, pretty tough book to probably retailer incentive. Like who is ordering GI Joe season 2? I don't know. And there's only 198 out there.
That's impressive. Shit, probably could have sold it for more. Probably should have held out for $1,000.
I mean, did he have it listed for something else?
Okay, so what was buy it now or best offer? Because he had it at 800.
800. Wow.
And he accepted 550.
See, I would have went. I guess if it was me, right? I probably would have stalled out at like 750. So.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not the smartest when it comes to this stuff. So yeah. So that's the highest graded. So.
All right. So let's go off the beaten path here. Let's I don't know what the hell this is. I've never seen this before. So this is okay. So this title is from 2014. This book is from 2014. I never noticed this book before. So this is from Evan Dorkin. So this is oh my god, Eltingville Club #1. I don't know what this is about. Have you ever seen this before?
I've never seen this book. I wonder if it's like a I wonder if it's like some kind of like, it feels like one of those Kickstarters before Kickstarter was a thing.
It's like hella indie. Okay, so no CGC data on this.
Okay.
But look at the sales. Like this book is going for like, okay, so on May 7th, you had a $250 copy.
Wow.
On May 18th, $120 copy. Then you had a VF copy that sold for like close to $50. You know what I mean? I don't know. This book is all over the place, but
is it all like some kind of is it like, I wonder if it's like the same seller or like somebody knows something like this is going to be the next thing that's option, so they're just trying to grab somebody.
Let me look this up. Hold on real second.
Dude, they have one for $286 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, man.
Okay, we can look this up on Wikipedia. Okay, Eltingville is the name given to a series of comics by Evan Dorkin. The series ran. Okay, so what's the synopsis? Eltingville comics follow a group of 4 teenage boys in Eltingville, Staten Island, who are interested in various elements of geek culture, with each member showing a specific interest in one area. Dorkin has described the characters as 4 older teenagers who are fans, and they're possibly some of the worst fans to ever have lived. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So this has like the vibe of so it seems like it has the vibe of, say, like Knights of the Dinner Table or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, damn it. I bet, you know what? Oh shit. I bet you had interest. Did you have it at your store?
He did in the previous comment. You see it?
Oh, let me see. I had it at the store for about 2 years before but I mean, hell, who would have known? Who would have known?
No one knows.
Shit. Oy vey. Big Remo, what's happening?
What up?
All right. What's next? Okay. We Can Never Go Home.
I remember this book. Oh my god, I remember this book.
This was like the hottest book of 2015.
Oh,
I totally remember this.
For sure.
Everybody was scrambling for a copy. I mean, everybody. Yeah, Black Mask was like
it was like
publisher.
Yeah, it was like the new Dinesh fucking variant, you know what I'm saying? Like Black Mask was like, oh my god, it's the new Black Mask book.
Mm-hmm. So what's the equivalent of Black Mask today? I'm trying to
Mark
Like,
Spears, Mark Spears books.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So so this is the San Diego Comic-Con variant. So this is I believe this is limited to 50 copies.
Yeah, I know back in the day it wasn't like $1,000 book or some dumb stuff.
Mhm.
Let me before you hit the thing, I'm gonna say it's $5 now. No one cares about it. I don't know. Joking.
I mean, shit, man. If okay, so here's like the rarest version right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember that book too.
So this is the previews. This is the preview copy.
Which is funny. Go open. Let me see the cover again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is
I don't
okay.
know.
So this is
Okay.
about the size of this is about as wide as like a Silver Age book.
So you can get that book. Oh, is that the 1A or is
This
that
is
the
the
preview?
preview,
Oh, I see.
like retailer preview, and it has like it has this at the beginning of it.
Yeah. So you can get one of those for $200 right now. Oh, that's you. Never mind. Let's see. Who else has one? Is that really a good deal, you think? I don't know. Like yours? I don't know.
I probably that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know, man.
But because I remember having mine for like $500 at one point, but
Yeah.
I don't think it will go for that much now. But I'm still waiting for like I don't know. I'm still waiting for like a TV show or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh god, there was a movie. Okay, so they were gonna make a movie out of one of the Black Mask titles. Four kids walk into a bank.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I think Liam Neeson was attached to it, and so that gave me hope for this We Can Never Go Home.
Well, it was like, oh my god, they got that option. Every you gotta buy every book now. Here's
Yeah,
might be an option.
exactly. Yeah. And I think We Can Never Go Home. That was like the first title from Black Mask. So I just figured, let's I'll hold on to that retailer preview. But okay, so 23 total on the census. There is a signature series 9.9. And okay, so 8 9.8s, 8 signature series 9.8s. And okay, so this CGC 9.8 blue label sold for $1,000.
I guess that seems about right. I'm glad. I guess it's still at the height of where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, still shit, man. Very respectable. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it one bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what Josh had sent me on Facebook. Let's see if I can. Good girl cover art right here. So Kazanda again. So I think that's a like a foreign Golden Age book, but looks good. All right. Any idea what the TMT anniversary 1 through 4 reprint set from 5 years ago go for? I have a sealed set sitting downstairs.
$1.2 million. I don't know. No idea.
Let's see. TMNT anniversary. 1 through 4. Let's look that up. Actually, no, probably wouldn't be 40th anniversary. Anniversary reprint.
I have no idea.
Let's see. I'm not seeing anything.
You put comic in there.
Oh, why are you so slow?
Well, that's not. I guess it's not sealed. I put sealed. I guess right.
They are okay, so they're the size of the original Mirage books.
Oh boy. Yeah, right there, the one on the third one down.
This one here.
I think it looks like that one. I don't know if that's all 1 through 4, obviously, but I don't know if they're sealed. I don't know.
If anybody can help out in the either in the chat or in the comments of this video here,
Yeah.
on the replay, we'll get to the bottom of it. Oh, it's in a hardcover case. No shit.
Oh, deluxe book. Is it like the deluxe style books?
Let's see. Hardcover. TMNT anniversary hardcover.
No. Dan put maybe $100.
Okay. Maybe
No sales though.
maybe $100. No sales that I can see. So it's probably worth holding on to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey Josh,
Thanks.
do you plan on coming to NeoCon in August? I know it's like so May, June, July, August, probably like 3 months away. But I don't know if you planned on going to that one or not. Nice.
Your boy will be here.
All right, cool. You can meet Dino.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Nice. All right. And I believe that's it.
Cool.
That's it. Quick and painless. All right, everybody. Hell yeah. All right. I thank you guys for watching. And you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We're talking about comics. We're doing what we love here. That's what we're doing. But thank you so much to Mr. Longshort for joining. And Dino, thank you.
Thank you.
I believe we should be doing Tuesday's Flip Side at this week. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Thursday is Long Story Short. And then we circle back to another hot book alert live. All right, Mike. Have fun out there. Try not to get eaten by gators and shit. All right, everybody. We will talk to you later.